I saw a man proudly admitting to arson in court, and he was so badass about it that he walked free. This was back when I was working part-time at the courthouse filing papers and running errands. I'd seen plenty of weird stuff go down, but nothing like what happened with this guy Jordan. He was maybe 40, wearing this beat-up flannel shirt and work boots, looking completely unbothered while sitting in the defendant's chair. The prosecutor was laying out the case. Jordan had allegedly burned down this old warehouse on the outskirts of town. The building was abandoned, had been sitting empty for like 8 years, and was basically a drug den and a place where homeless people would crash. The city had been trying to figure out what to do with it forever. When they called Jordan to testify, everyone expected him to deny everything or make some excuse. Instead, this absolute madman stood up, looked the judge dead in the eye, and said, "Yeah, I burned it down, and I'd do it again." The whole courtroom went silent. Even the bailiff looked shocked. The prosecutor was shuffling through his papers like he didn't know what to do next. But Jordan wasn't done. He started explaining how his 8-year-old daughter Chloe had been walking home from school and got cornered by 3 drug dealers behind that warehouse. They'd threatened her, tried to get her to carry stuff for them, and when she refused, one of them grabbed her backpack and dumped all her school stuff in the mud. Jordan said he called the cops twice, went to the city council meeting, even tried talking to the property owner. Nobody did anything. The place just kept getting worse. More dealers, more homeless camps, more dangerous every day. So one night, Jordan waited until it was empty, made sure nobody was inside, and set the whole thing on fire. He even called the fire department himself to make sure it didn't spread to other buildings. The prosecutor tried to argue that arson is arson, doesn't matter the reason, but then Jordan's lawyer pulled out this massive folder. Turns out Jordan had documented everything. Photos of drug deals happening there, videos of people shooting up, police reports that never got followed up on, emails to city officials that got ignored. But here's the kicker. Jordan also had proof that the building was scheduled for demolition anyway. The city had voted to tear it down 6 months earlier, but kept delaying because of budget issues. They were basically letting this dangerous place stay open while kids walked past it every day. Jordan looked at the judge and said, "Your Honor, I saved the city money and made my daughters walk to school safe. If that makes me a criminal, then I guess I'm proud to be one." The judge took a recess for like an hour. When he came back, he said that while he couldn't officially encourage vigilante justice, the prosecution hadn't proven that Jordan's actions weren't justified given the circumstances. Something about necessity defense and community safety. Jordan got community service. 200 hours of helping rebuild the playground at Chloe's school. The same playground that was finally safe because that warehouse was gone. After court, I saw Jordan outside with his daughter. She was hugging his leg and calling him her hero. The prosecutor walked past and actually nodded at Jordan like he respected what he did, even though he had to try to prosecute him. Jordan never acted like he regretted it for a second. He told anyone who'd listen that sometimes you have to take care of your family when nobody else will. That warehouse had been a problem for years, and in one night he solved it. The crazy part is the city ended up thanking him later. They used the insurance money to build a small park where the warehouse used to be. There's even a bench there with a little plaque about community safety. Jordan became kind of a local legend after that. Parents would point him out and tell their kids about the dad who stood up when nobody else would.